It's like it's just more like it was kind of an introductory kind of showing like these are the beings that, people who follow this religion tend to gravitate towards. You
Okay.
don't necessarily have to work with Satan himself, although you can, and it's a lot of energy exchange. But there are other beings too. They're like, thinking about if you've ever if you've ever learned anything about Solomonic magic, how there's like the 70 or 90 some beings that King Solomon from the Bible trapped in like different talismans and stuff. It's not all of those, but a bunch of those beings, demons, are listed in the Satanic Bible as well.
Okay.
So obviously now you are working with her. Do you feel that your life has improved, as your experience has improved as a result?
Or your understanding, at least, about a few things. What has it brought you? Your newfound connection with her. What has that brought your experience up to now?
It seems like every time I delve really deeply into something, I come to the same conclusion that I didn't need it. My reason for wanting to work with Hecate was I wanted something, right? But maybe it's not necessarily that there's something to be had. And maybe it's just more to have better understanding of things that I've already been working on. Because that seems to be the biggest thing working with her is she just re-highlights things that I've put on the back burner. And I think that's another reason, I haven't said it yet, but she has not been around. She left. And I think that's kind of a piece of it is that she sees all these things that I want to work on, but I'm not doing it. And
Do you
you know what I
mind
mean?
us asking what one of them are? Like,
Fasting and working on my weight, for sure. Certain addictions.
so that would be like your version of loving yourself or caring for yourself a bit more?
Right. Like, I kind of don't really want to work with you, John, if you're going to continue doing these things to yourself.
Understood.
Yeah.
Did you ask her how she knew you in the life before this?
The answer that came right out was beyond the construct. I've known you from beyond the construct. And so that's more than lifetimes. That's like back to the origin from whence I came type thing.
Yeah.
When did you get that information that basically you knew each other beyond the construct? Is it new?
This was recently. This was like I said, within like the last 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a notion of construct. Obviously, she was able to let you know that because we are in a construct and there is beyond the construct, I suppose. That's probably how she was able to give you that information.
It's always confirmation. Like I said, it's never anything new gained. It's always just a reaffirmation or a reconfirmation of things that I kind of already know to be true or things that I've neglected.
Okay. So where you at now? Because it's not the first time that, come to the conclusion that you already have everything you're all looking for, everything you need.
And somehow I'm still looking, which that's another thing I've realized.
What's next for you then?
I just need to sit with myself. And maybe I feel like that's kind of been this biggest thing is just like I get uncomfortable and I shy away once I start to see the stuff that I need to work on. And that's just the honest truth. Like I said, I'm very good at talking about these things with other people, but now I really need to get back into integrating, aligning.
Okay. So how does it look like for you then?
How do you want it to look like?
No.
That's an answer too,
Yeah.
Could you see perhaps that is why you haven't started?
Yeah. I don't want to say I have to have an OBE, but it's like the OBE leaving this vessel consciously one more time. That seems to be a thing that either will happen or has to happen. I don't want to say it has to, just because like I feel like it's very unforgiving if it doesn't. But I'm not gonna stop trying. I'm not gonna stop trying for that.
What if You have an OBE, but then you find out again, you have everything you need.
Well, then why would I come back? Maybe I go and maybe I don't come back. Or maybe, and that sounds so bad, right? It's not like I'm saying I want to not come back to this. I have kids, that chose me to be a part of this adventure that they're going on. But I think that's kind of the point, is the OBE is going to be that final what's next. Am I going to stay here? Am I going to leave here? Am I going to, because I say I have everything that I need, but I'm still questioning.
That's what a lot of people end up feeling like after they've had their OBE anyway. That's why, and even NDEs, like they come, and it's very common to hear people talking about like this morning of what they thought it was going to bring them, like more. But this is what we were talking about with Sasha the other day, is that sitting with yourself and just being like, I'm okay, I am already my highest self. What if I told you just already your highest self, you sitting right now with a cookie in front of you and just chatting to us, and you got your daughter coming in and out and giving you cuddles? That is your higher self right now. That's like the thing that your soul wants to do the most right now, this second.
And what if we're having an inflated view on how we're supposed to be? I mean, if you take Buddha, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to make that about weight. I'm just saying that was the whole point of, reaching a level of enlightenment, regardless,
Doesn't look like one thing.
It could be many things.
It's like, and the way you speak and the way I see you turn up and talk to people, and I know you're like, well, that's nothing because that's easy for me to do, but the second I have to do this, when you're in those moments where you're talking to people, you are turning up as yourself, though, because you're not even putting a filter on it. You're just like, blah, blah, blah. It's just flow state, but you are your higher self.
Yeah.
You are.
Essentially, I think
already in those moments.
Letting go of expectation, that probably is the most loving things you can do for yourself, and all of us, matter of fact, and assuming that you already are.
Yeah, and I'm only suggesting that because I've said the same thing, John. I've said, you know what, I don't know if I want to come back, and I had, maybe was it like two weeks ago. The past 2 weeks only been whooping my ass. I want to put that side note.